And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands both...
Oh, just a keeper! It's full on! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pepe. Ronaldinho. That's going wide left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to play him in. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Silvestre. Mateus. And it's Vieira. Distributed tidily. Looking for a run-up. Forlan is in a really good position out wide. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Spread out to the left. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Desai. And Pepe. Nicked it back promptly. Some good persistent defending here. Mateus. And here's Alvarez. Forlan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Hullet. Great ball, and he's in. Bale! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And it's Forlan. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. Silvestre. That's destined for the flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Desai. Pepe. This is a promising build-up. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Mateus. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that was never going to make it. Mateus. Alvarez. Never out of the action for very long. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram wins the duel this time.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Quality ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Good ball over the top. Silvestre. It's Ronaldinho. Silvestre. Zambrota. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho. And Mateus. Ronaldinho. And Mateus. Thuram. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game. Chance for a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's played through for him, and he is deftly on. Chance! It's hit the upright. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Forlan, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ronaldinho. Silvestre.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Taken back almost at once. And that's a good ball. Moves it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Best. Oh, nice touch. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Bale! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Bale. O'Shea. Forlan. Now it's Forlan. Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in here. Well, the clearance is... Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Silvestre. Ronaldinho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Mateus. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, they could break here. O'Shea. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Alvarez, and he is dashing away. And that has put paid to that. And it's Pirlo. Shifted it to the flank. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Vieira. Pepe. And it's Thuram. And Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Pirlo. And it's O'Shea. Vieira. Now it's Drogba. And it's Bale. That's Zambrotta. And this is Forlan. Best.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Forlan crosses. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance, a performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right... Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, Perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Lampard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Desai makes the interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That is good strength. No, he wasn't going to let him past. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Alvarez. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And this is Forlan. Thuram. Spread out to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, just skips, goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. There's the header! They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise...
Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. Oh, it's Bale! Thuram. That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Messi ventures forward. Ronaldinho shifted it to the flank. Best! And that is well cleared. Desai. And Silvestre. Desai. And it's Pepe. Gently done. Now Ronaldinho. Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. pass is intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gullit might just make this. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time and again they are repelled. Spread it left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice control. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Ronaldinho. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. And he is dashing away. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Big chance! And how good was that? A finish of true class! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's been slipped through. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale. Now he's right. It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good. Oh, he's hit the bar. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And here's Gullit. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Alvarez, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he get it through? He slings it in. He leaps for it. Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Fallen! He's got away with one there. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Danny...
Shot, surely!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. And it's Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pepe.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we're just about done here. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. He's got away. Tries a shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now. Ronaldinho.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted,
He read that really well and stopped it.
and he's quick to snatch it back. Mateus. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Silvestre. Strong running down that left flank. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And he can clear it away. That's going wide left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, that's delightful. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ronaldinho. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Goes looking wide. Best. Nice control. Still goalless. Played out wide. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, they could break here. Now it's Bale. Zambrotta. Oh, it's Lampard! Goal! Barcelona! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Knocks it into space. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Best gets into a good position. Best going face-to-face with his great rival. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot could be on. Vieira. Silvestre. Pepe. Mateus. Desai running with the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Thuram. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Pepe. Alvarez is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, this is intriguing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Bale. Mateus. Ronaldinho. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Ronaldinho. Pepe. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Forlan. Nice looking ball. Bale in acres of space out wide.
Un minuto de descuento.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lampard. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Opts for safety. Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Silvestre. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Out towards the flank. But it's Ronaldinho. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. To Pepe. And it's Vieira. Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Strokes it back. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Pepe. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Desailly is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. And Pepe. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Foot in. It's gone out for a throw-in. Real chance here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Desailly. Pepe. Thuram. Desailly. Just about up to 75 minutes. And Mateus. That's a good foot in there. Thuram cuts it out. Desailly, and he's forced to go back. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Desailly. Pepe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Silvestre. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mateus. That's Vieira. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bale. Bale, he's through on goal here.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Best. That's a decent clearance. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Messi. Showing great feet there. He's had it taken off him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ambitious ball here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yeah, he is always looking to break lines. Desai, Ronaldinho. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The end of the game, reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.